Okay, shalom, shalom. Kwam yashala. Ko haloyim la. Yahweh bashim Yahushai, Bahashem, Kahakodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders, a great millstone who rule well, that by the Spirit taught us this beautiful truth. Just want to say the water to all the Akim and Akwaf that's out here sincerely keeping the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh bashim Yahushai to the best of their ability. Jachanan Nawaf is coming at you with another quick lesson. Pray that it's edifying by the Spirit. And this is reason, free speech. And it's going off into the emails of Joe Biden's administration, in this information war, so to speak, because the information war that's out here, man, with people being online the way that they are, you got billions of people, man, that's just got access to typing in information, typing their opinions, typing what they think. And these governments don't want that, and especially somebody like Joe Biden, because this guy's been tanking on all social media platforms. He's just getting murked, man. He's getting murked. People really don't like this guy, man, and a lot of the people that voted for him are even starting to, kind of type bad things about him, so to speak. But this is really going off into the COVID-19 and these diseases, and they're going to be coming out. There's more diseases that's out right now. You got your jungle pox, you got your oleo, you got your it's a few different ones. You're going into sniffle season, cold season, flu season, and they're about to start getting back down, man, on a lot of restrictions and things of that nature. So prepare yourself for that. We already know that's coming. Okay, but it says these emails show how the Biden administration crusade against misinformation imposes censorship by proxy. See? So if you're not saying what they're saying, it's misinformation. Because why? They go by the science. They go by the data. You know what I'm saying? And when it straight comes down to it, if you're speaking anything biblical, that goes against their science, man. They can strike your channel, take it down, whatever. You might be able to tell somebody to say, hey, you know what? I heard that a cup of green tea could help, with a sore throat or whatever. No, that's you need to come and get tested for COVID and roll that sleeve up and get all these jump shots and the layup that we're trying to give you, So they're censoring a lot of people. And it's not just the Hebrew Israelites. It's a lot of alternative news stations and news channels that's out here that they're actually striking and knocking down, man, because they want to be in control of the narrative at all times. Now let's get this word proxy, though. Because censorship by proxy. The authority to represent someone else, especially in voting. They may register to vote by proxy, okay? And then number 2, they have a figure that can be used to represent the value of something in a calculation. Okay, so there you have it. But let's get some of this story here. It says on July 16, 2021, the day that Joe Biden accused Facebook of killing people, see, by failing to suppress misinformation about COVID-19 vaccines, a senior executive at the social media platform's parent company emailed Surgeon General Vivek Murthy in an effort to assuage the president's anger, reaching out after what has transpired over the past few days following the publication of the misinformation advisory and culminating today in president's remarks about us. The Meta executive wrote, I know our teams met today to better understand the scope of what the White House expects from us on misinformation going forward. See? Facebook was started basically like, family-oriented thing, or, say it's somebody, you might have went to school with somebody and everybody done moved away, they've gone to college, they've had children, and now you can link up with this person, put up pictures, message them back and forth, and keep up with what's been going on with you over the years. Now it's gonna come to a point of the government is is involved in saying, hey, your platform, these people that are on your platform, you can't let them talk about certain stuff. And basically that's pretty much what it is, man. Okay, it says Murthy had just published an advisory in which he urged the whole society effort to combat the urgent threat to public health posed by health misinformation. possibly including appropriate legal and regulatory measures. See that? Biden's homicide charge came the next day, and Meta was keen to address the president's concern by cracking down on speech that offended him. So this is speech that's offending him. You see? The people don't have no opinion. The people can't say, well, all right, well, I had this particular type of reaction, or, this happened to me once I took, because everybody is different. They trying to give you a one-size-fits-all hookup when it straight comes down to it, man, and that's not the case. Come on, man. Everybody is not going to react the same to one, hookup. It's not like it's being, catered or customized to you personally. It's just we're going to and, for the better good. Yeah, some people are going to, and I'm not going to go too far off into it, but the thing of it is they're cutting into the information is the bottom line. Let's get a little bit more. I don't want to read it all because it's quite a long article. Good article though. But basically, you get the gist of it. What they want to do, and the brothers, they've been doing lessons as of last month. It was I think the UN. They want the crackdown on certain things being spoken of. It don't have to have anything to do with nothing medical. It can just be about a particular person. And as you can see, they got down on Alex Jones with that Sandy Hook hookup, and the crazy part about it, his show was called InfoWars, because that's what's going on. It's an information war out here. They, when certain information come out, because people are not going for the bullshit no more, man. People are starting to research. People are starting to, they're just not falling for everything that's being told to them like they used to, because the information is out here. This internet and Google and a lot of these, I think you could do like DuckDuckGo search, and it's other search engines, but Google done kind of fell off. They done fell off as far as information, man. You used to be able to go in there, type something in, get all kinds of information, but you can see that a lot of stuff has been scrubbed. They don't want certain things coming out. Okay, so it says, having threatened and cajoled social media platforms for years to censor viewpoint and speakers disfavored by the left, the lawsuit says. So this is a lawsuit, actually. Salakia. Let me go back some. I forgot about that. It's I think it's a few Republicans that are suing. Okay. Let me start right here. The email, which was recently disclosed during discovery in a federal lawsuit, that Louisiana Attorney General Jeff Landry and Missouri Attorney General Eric Schmidt filed in May, vividly illustrates how the Biden administration engages in censorship by proxy, pressuring social media platforms to implement speech restrictions that would be flagrantly unconstitutional if the government tried to impose them directly. Landry and Smith, both Republicans, argue that such pressures violate the First Amendment. Having threatened and cajoled social media platforms for years to censor viewpoints and speakers disfavored by the left, the lawsuit says, senior government officials and executive branch have moved into a phase of open collusion with social media companies to suppress disfavored speakers, viewpoints, and content on social media platforms under the Orwellian guise of halting a so-called disinformation, misinformation, and malinformation. As a direct result of these actions, there has been an unprecedented rise in censorship and suppression of free speech, including core political speech on social media platforms. And hey, if you ask me, we should be in on this lawsuit, because they've been striking our channels on the tube. They've been taking down our channels, all for speaking things that's in the scriptures. Where's this freedom of speech thing at? Oh, it's misinformation because you got an opinion. They don't want you to have an opinion. What's wrong with an opinion? You see? What's wrong with an opinion? You got people on your right hand side that they're allowed to speak and say what, but if you go against what that person is saying, now you're producing misinformation because you don't agree with them. They're not answering any questions. You can't even go nowhere and actually ask these people questions. All it is they're saying, hey, look, this is this, and you accept it, and that's that. And nobody can have no opinion or ask anything about it other than that. If you say anything on it, it's misinformation. And like I said, it's only going to get worse, man, because let me just grab a quick little scripture real quick, because we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. We understand what this man is trying to do, because eventually, you know, they're going to have to shut you up to mandate some of the things that they're about to come with in the future here, man. Especially Revelations 13:16. They're going to shut your ass up. They're talking about even, you know, pressing charges and things of that nature against you, man. Possible jail time for certain speech, man. So that freedom of speech, that Constitution crap, all that shit is out the window, man. Esau not going for it no more. They're losing that war. 2 Corinthians 2:11, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. See, we're not ignorant of the fact that really, in reality, it's all boiling down to the Hebrew Israelites, man, and us being out on them highways and byways. See, they can easily say, we're just reading the Bible, right? If you're living an alphabet lifestyle, a man trying to be a woman or a woman trying to be a man, and we read those particular scriptures, they can say, no, that goes against our science. That's misinformation. You see? We go out on the highways and byways and tell a woman or a man, hey, look, don't commit adultery. You know, that's, you know, the Lord will get at you about that. You're going to be destroyed. Nope, not in our society. Not in our society. Because they have laws that protect adulterers. That's misinformation. You see what I'm saying? I mean, something as simple as just something like that. And it goes deeper. We're talking about simple stuff. You guys aren't the Hebrew Israelites. That's misinformation. The so-called white man is not an Edomite. He's not Esau Edom. That's misinformation. You see what I'm saying? It's not like they're saying, well, all right, well, let the other side prove me wrong. No, hey, no, we don't agree with what you're saying. You know, we don't want no Bible talk on our platform at all. That's misinformation. America is Babylon the Great. No, that's misinformation. America is going to be destroyed in nuclear fire. You see? And like I said, it goes deeper than that. Now, see, right now they just dealing with the you know, the disease part that's out here, you know, so to speak. But it's coming to a point of they're going into other things now. Salakia. Matter of fact, let me see. Okay, Salakia. I was just trying to pull up some information on you know, these governments and, you know, the UN, and, you know, they're doing all these polls and they're doing, you know, tallying up, they're, you know, asking the people of those particular countries, do you trust in your government? And they don't. And that's throughout the world. And especially not here in the Americas. They talking about basically, like, you know, they within the next 10 years there will be a civil war, so to speak, man. Because half this country, they half the country trust in Trump, still think that he's their president. The other half, you know what I'm saying, man, this place is just terrible, man. Can't even get around it. It's just horrible, man. Let me see here. It says, what's this one? So I guess they started doing like these surveys in 1958. And back in 1958, there was a lot more people that believed and trusted in the government as opposed to today. It says trust in government, a stark divide. This was January 20th, 2022. Today, 66% of global respondents believe their country's government are purposely trying to mislead people, while government leaders remain the least trusted among the 12 categories of societal leaders we tested. To compound this picture, only 36% of respondents believe government is a unifying force in society. See? It's low, man. Scott Morrison says we don't trust in governments. Global survey reveals 79% of consumers believe nations must. I think that's going into the climate change. But anyway, it's plenty of them, man. Let me see. I had another page up here, too. I was trying to find the actual one. 5 ways the UN is fighting infodemic. They're calling it the infodemic of misinformation. access, because see, they have to control the people to pull off their plan, and they see that they're failing, man. That's where you get let's go into you have to control the people. The thing that the shit that they trying to pull off with a one world order, they need trust from the people, and they're not getting it, man. They're not getting it. So it's going to come down to a point of, this is why you're starting to see a lot of the things that's going on. They're going to use the resources to force people to, whether you believe in them or not, you're going to get down or lay down, because we're in control of your food. We're in control of your water. We're in control of how you get around. We're in control of your children, the schools, the curriculum, your work, how you going to eat. We're in control. They're in control of everything. People don't have a garden like that, or a farm where they can go out. They got goats and they can probably get some milk or a cow, and make their own cheese and butter and, make their own bread from scratch. Man, people are totally dependent upon the government, and they know that. Okay, this is Revelations 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time. So this man is in a stage of great wrath. He know that he only had but a short time, and the people are not complying the way that they want them to. So they're just going to turn up. They're going to turn that dial up, man. And you know who's going to be caught in the crosswires the most is you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You're not paying attention to nothing. The Lord said to watch and pray. And you just out here just blindly walking around just stupid as hell, man. So you're going to get caught. These people want to destroy you the most because they know that you're the Hebrew Israelites. They got to try and wipe you out to try and get their birthright back, which is not going to work. And it's going to get real raw, man, and real rough for our people out here, man, because see, they're about to implement this disinformation, misinformation. They'll knock that goddamn internet all the way out before they allow these people to just be out here giving their thoughts, and they don't want to hear your damn opinions, man. You're going to go by what we say. If we say that the sky is green, damn it, you better start saying it too, or other than that, it's misinformation. Straight up. And I just seen this, man, just be circumspect, man. You have to realize the days and times that we're living in. The Lord is about to make an appearance, man, soon. It's only a few things to go down. Because like I said, these people are about to get down. You're going to either get down with them or you're going to lay down. It's their attitude. And it's the same way with the Lord. You're going to get down or you're going to lay down. Who are you going to choose? You're going to trust in this man and his science that's telling you that a man can have a baby? Or you going to get down with the Lord, man, that's saying that's abominable, and your ass is going to be surely put to death. So, hey, it is what it is on that. So I just wanted to just touch on that when I seen it, because that's what they're about to do. Joe Biden got so much, man, that people talk so much shit about him. They had to, matter of fact, he's the reason why when you on YouTube now, remember you used to be able to see the thumbs down and all that stuff. They turn off comments and stuff like that. He's the reason for that. Everything that he was on, all those news shows, you used to be able to go in there and thumbs down, thumbs up, thumbs down, and leave a comment. Man, that guy's ratings was so horrible, they had to come up with a whole new way of they just changed the platform. And a lot of people didn't really notice that. You can't do what you used to be able to do on YouTube, man. They changed up a few things because of this guy, Joe Biden, man. He was catching such flack. So now he's trying to control the narrative and say, hey, people weren't believing him. People weren't going out there. And there's still a whole lot of people that still hasn't gone out there, man, and roll their sleeve up, man. They still don't believe in that, man. So now when they about to go into this next phase, it ain't going to be no you talking about it at all. So, hey, I know I had a few channels knocked off, man, because of speaking on it. A lot of the brothers did. That's why we went into speaking like code words and stuff like that, man. So it's coming to a point where you can't say certain stuff. And it's going to come a point of that famine of the word as well. Scriptures talks about that. Matter of fact, I can end out with that. See if I can find it. Yeah, that's that Amos. Amos 8 and 11. Behold, the days come, saith Yahweh power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of the hearing of the words of Yahweh. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it. And that's what it's all boiling down to, because they're going to eventually, it's only going to be a certain amount of time that we're going to be able to do lessons like this, man, and be out on the highways and byways going live and broadcasting it to the world, the scriptures, man. Now, it's going to be a famine of real bread, food, real physical food and water. But the thing of it is the main bread is going to be this word, these scriptures, man. And people it's going to kick in where Jake going to realize that there was a prophet among them when things start to get bad. See, our people got that sense of just procrastinating, man, about everything, man. But what they're going to see is it's going to be playing out in real time, and they're going to remember. It's going to be some, a remembrance of, damn, the brothers is talking. I heard a guy talking. I heard these guys, them Hebrew Israelites, them guys are talking. Where they at? You ain't going to be able to find them. You're not going to be able to find them. It's going to be too late. So you need to be gathering up on this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding right now, because the scripture says that it'll be the stability of our time. In fact, here you go. You just out here empty tank, man. That goes off into two as well. The virgins with the oil. Yeah, the virgins. They the ones that didn't have oil, they wanted to get oil from the ones that had the oil. They're like, oh no, you got to go to the merchants and buy some. Roughly paraphrasing. By the time they got back, it was too late. So you got to take stuff like that into account. Isaiah 33 and 6, it reads, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. So this wisdom and this knowledge, you want to get up on this, man. You're gonna want to have this when there's nothing else. we don't have nothing as is. All we have is Yahweh Bashim Yahushua and his word, man. You're going to have Jake out here praying to white Jesus, and it's not going to help him. Because the brothers then came out here and let you know, hey, the Lord's name is not Jesus. He's not a white man. This is the true gospel right here, that he's coming to save you from the hands of your enemies. The true name of the Father is Yahweh. The true name of his son is Yahushua. Even knowing just the basics, man. At least you can call on Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Here you go. Jake going to be out here calling on white Jesus and going to be getting slaughtered with no response from white Jesus whatsoever. All that mocking, scoffing. I'm telling you, it's about to go down out here, man. So I just wanted to just touch on this for a hot sec. Pray that the lesson was edifying, because this right here, they're about to go hardcore about what can be said. They're already doing it. It's already in motion. It's just going to get more draconian, man. They want to control this narrative. They don't want you out here talking about what you think. We don't want to hear what you think. We're the scientists. We have the top scientists. Never mind. I ain't going to even, let me just go ahead and cut it right here. But anyway, with that, I pray that the lesson was edifying. Kwam Yashala.